Alright, so welcome to another episode of Thinking Out Loud, and thank you for joining me. Here, what we do is we try to think out loud on what the hell is going on in the society and let you make your decision yourself. We don't make your decision for you, we'll let you make your decision for yourself. And so today's story is going to be Joe Biden going to Seth Meyer's show, and he was asked about his plan for 2024. So take a listen and hear what he's got to say.
Would you want to do? What's your 2024 agenda? Because I feel like we live in such crazy times that is one of the things I feel we hear less about.
Look, the 2020 agenda is to finish the job. For example, we're now in a position where we have the strongest economy of any major nation in the world, number one. We got a way to go yet. Inflation's down, 880,000 manufacturing jobs. We have 14 million new jobs. The unemployment rate is the lowest it's been for the longest time. We're building wealth for people. But we have to do more. First thing I have to do is stop it from being turned around. For example, you talked about the border didn't pass. Well, guess what? We're going to pass that border. It's overwhelmingly supported by Republicans and Democrats in the House and Senate. But because I don't know this for a fact, but I was told that Trump was picking up the phone, calling the Speaker of the House saying, don't let it pass. Why? Not because he doesn't think it's good, because it will benefit Biden. That's no way to run a country. That's no way to deal. We didn't, even when we had real divisions back when I was a young senator among Democrats and Republicans. That wasn't the way it worked. And look, this is not your father's Republican Party. They got about 30% of the Republican Party controlling it all, and I think we're going to break it.
So honestly, you gotta hand it to Joe Biden for stepping up, especially if you have ever questioned his mental sharpness. What he has just demonstrated on this clip is that he still got it, especially if you don't expect him, or if you've been calling him out for not being able to string together a coherent sentence. And also, whether you're on board with what he said, whether you think it's true or not, one thing is clear: this guy sounds like he's got a grip on what is happening in the White House. He was keen about boosting the economy. Even more, he talked about tackling all the challenges heads on, so that's a plus. You gotta give him credit where credit is due. He talked about fixing the border crisis that we're going through in this country, and he was inviting both sides of the political aisle and asking everyone to come in and do that. If he could do something like that, if he could achieve it, that's a super win. That's how we're supposed to come together as a country. I've got some reservation about his economic policy and job creation talk, but I could save that for another day. That's a long story. And how about his comment on Donald Trump having a grip of over 30% of the Republican Party? That comment doesn't come out really very good for me. I don't think that's a good comment for someone who's trying to unite both sides of the aisle, because it comes across as if individuals who don't agree with his overall strategy means that they can't think for themselves, and that inherently make them an agent of Donald Trump. How about asking the real question when it comes to the border bill? Do we think the $60 billion for Ukraine padded with actual border bill is reasonable? Could that be a reason why most Americans, not just the Speaker of the House, is opposing it? Or do we have to just blame the former President Donald Trump at every opportunity that we get? I mean, he's probably done some things, but man, we don't have to blame him all the time for everything. And well, overall, like I said before, the president did a fantastic job for stepping out of his comfort zone to inform the public about the update on what's going on in the country, his plan for 2024. And I would hope to see more of him, and hope to see him do something like that. And preferably if he could do it in channels where he could be disputed, where his position could be challenged a little bit, that will even be more nice. And you know, there's nothing more cool like going to a place where you know that they're going to be crushing you with questions, and you go there and come off very good and very articulate. I think that will be a plus win for him. And so until then, let us know what you think in the comment section. I'll see you. Bye. Have a good one.